Yeah.
No, I just wanted to add on.
Yeah, you're
about,
complete. You can. Yes,
yeah,
you can.
yeah, about the science of language and culture.
Okay.
Not knowing somebody else's language, and sometimes you could kind of speak like at each other, and not even getting nothing accomplished.
Okay, right.
And I wanted to build about God because there's a show right called the 85 South show.
85 South.
85
Okay, yeah.
South.
Oh, that's the comedians.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But they
DC
call
Fly them.
right. And
Yeah.
But they call their audience the 85ers.
Wow.
Right. The 85%, right? The 85%.
85%ers.
That's what they call them. The 85.
Whoa.
Right.
Okay, God.
Now talk about the science of language. Now, see, to us, 85%ers is poison animal eaters. And so we know to us, but to them, it's their show and their audience. So when you come up across somebody, you got to be able to, like you said, strong in your house and weak in another. Like you don't know their language. You got to be able to speak their language.
He's not meaning what I mean.
Right. We're not meaning. So
that happened with me today, God.
Right.
No, I went through that today. I posted a meme.
Okay.
With the brother, that's
why I saw that.
There with the shirt on,
right.
And he has the shirt and he's smiling, and it says 85%er on the shirt,
right.
And they're selling that.
Wow.
And I made a meme on it, and I'm like, to basically promote that, right? Is not right and exact for us being a member of the 5%. But then I had brothers come into the post like, yo, that's a show. Right. 85 South. That's what he meant by that. Right. But I said, well, I see where you coming from with that. I see that, right? But coming from my school of thought, coming from my nation, it's not right and exact for us, right? And I pieced it up though. I took it down. You see what I'm saying? Because like he just said, that's their language, right? And to prevent from going back and forth, I see it how I see it because of the house that I'm in. But in theirs, right? But in their house, is not. It don't mean that.
But then the God said, I got you. When you got saying, the God said something right earlier that is important. All right. I'm even gonna call them slaves of a different power because they did that, but because sometimes it may be from lack of not. Of course, it wasn't lack of not knowing this science, but that's not what he meant. But then you sit down with them, you have the opportunity. But now, God, when you do, wisdom means to be wise. Now you got to be able to speak to them in a manner that they don't have to accept it. Because people come in this classroom, God, they're not coming sometimes to be 5%er. Right. I'm just coming, I want to hear. Right. You know what I mean? But I took something, I was influenced by it, and I'm good. You know what I mean? And used some of our science and moved on. I got no problem with that as long as you don't trick the knowledge. Mm-hmm. But which is kind of like borderline where we kind of going with that.
Right.
Because what happens is now with the 85, because you want to sit with them. Look, let me talk to you for a minute, bro. I get you, 85 South, because geographically you're talking about this particular area, and this is the name of your show, and the people coming to your show, the 85%. I said, in fact, peace, bro, I got that. But can I drop something on you? Yeah, boom, look. Hit you with this. Are you familiar with the 5%?
Yeah, actually, brother Ben X actually was on their show, and he actually brother Ben X is a Muslim.
Okay, but this comes from the nature of Islam.
Right. And he shared that with him. he shared that with him. So but I guess they have their business, and I guess they must have made a whole.
Yeah, they did because they left.
So he did make knowledge born in them.
Yeah. Brother Ben X actually said he said in my culture,
So now once you do that,
this
is a choice you're making now, right?
Well, God, listen, he doesn't.
But he doesn't mean that he's like. He's not saying that he's going to become a part of our culture now. His choice is more like, all right, we've already decided what this means. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the same thing about virgin, right? Virgin, the root word really means like young woman. Right, but then to some cultures it means a woman, somebody who never had somebody. So they decide
this is my definition.
Right, This is our definition. This is what we mean when we say this.
Okay, so his audience. So
right.
So he promotes because now the problem, he promotes. Okay, I'm an 85%. Right. All right. So Yeah, okay, so, well, God, listen, let me say this to you.
That just means we got to teach even harder.
Yeah, God, well, look.
That's how I see it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go back. Check this one in. Here we go. So, Allah's a Madawan, right? It's a Madawan teaching. Then he got this brother there, right? You know, he doing it now, he listening. On his way out the door, he tells Allah, listen, man, I'm not teaching that. You're not coming to be a prophet. Allah said, listen, man, okay. I get it. You know, now that you know, I mean, don't teach devils to me, God, brother, because the devil's already here. I get it. I'm not. Some people were influenced by this knowledge, but you go out there and took our knowledge. There's a difference now, right? And you create another said nation, right? This Robbie Walker dude I'm talking about, right? He was the firstborn Muslim dude, right? You know, and then he crafty. Allah, he's Allah in the knowledge body. I'm Allah in the wisdom body. You know what I mean? Meaning that he's Allah first, I'm Allah second. You know, some more nonsense. Mm-hmm. You know, but anyway, and you know that didn't die. I mean that died because that which has a beginning has an ending. Like the Muslim God. I stopped arguing with them dudes because that has a beginning and that's gonna have an ending. Mm-hmm. Holy means something not been mixed out with intent with any form. So when you start doing that, you create your own demise. So now, but in this case, with these comedians that's doing that, because they left what's his name?
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon, right? And then they started their own thing. You know, okay, that, you know, I get it. You know what I mean? And then, okay, I know Ben X did, but then from I don't know how where he went with that, like how far he went in. But you can't tell the man he can't use it. He can't use it. You know. Now, I get it. It's a point of edification. It's a point of teaching. Then it's how do I teach him, right? And then this is man's platform.
Right.
Right. This is his platform. So it's not really too much other than let me just leave you with that. You know what I mean? Now,
and that's
the
what
reason why I'm
that's
leaving you with that is right because make no mistake, you're going to run across some issues with that. Absolutely. Not yet because you're stationary. But when you move just around, which you've done already on social media, you got to physically walk. You could just move electronically. You will have an issue with that, right?
Yeah, because you got it from somewhere else too, right? You got that from like Rod.
Yeah, the picture.
The picture from the brother.
Right.
So
it's floating around.
It's floating around.
But, and that's the second picture I saw.
With that same question, like, oh, yo, they call themselves 85%.
Oh wait, no, okay. Oh, you that bothers you? Then listen to this one. Time out. That bothers you? That's good. I hear you. You got white men with your universal flag on your hoodies. You want a universal flag like me? Come here. Like what? Yeah, like looking like Billy Bob from the Cunninghams or whatever. He's sitting there. Yeah. You got people have taken our
there's a white
logo.
There's a not to cut your wisdom. There's a white man's workout group called the 5 Percenters.
Yeah.
It's called the 5 Percenters.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but how do they represent that? That's a number, or they trying to say they represent something? 5% is a number.
Right. Right. I think they're talking about dealing with body weight.
Oh, okay.
And working out.
You can't take now. Right. The Sharif is right. Now, if you're saying I'm a poor righteous teacher,
he wasn't saying that.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like language and culture. You gotta be clear and distinct in with your language and culture.
Instead of just leaving it out there.
Right.
And that's the only thing I was saying about the 85%er situation. I'm just feeling that, you know, I understand it's a play on words, right? But I would have used something else. Knowing and understanding what 85%er.
No, but he didn't. He don't understand what 85%.
No, that's why I asked you if Ben X explained something to him.
But he explained it from his cultural and his language. Doesn't mean that this person is actually gonna forfeit his language and actually, you know, submit to that language. You see what I'm saying?
I just think he was playing with the situation. I'm an 85%er.
Yeah, but I don't think he knew. I don't think he fully knew what it meant. I think he just was like, "Yo, we're the 85 South Show, and this is our audience is 85%. Right, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do it right. He didn't do the slight.
If Mecca did this.